Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Leno56, and welcome to some Star Citizen. So, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do today. It's a little bit laggy right now. I just logged in, so I'm thinking about doing some mining runs in either. I don't know if I should use a prospector or a mole. And then if there is an event going on, I kind of want to do that. But I don't see an event. Let's see. Provide. These are mercenary missions. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy. Well, everything's rendering. Oh my gosh, it's really bad. It normally takes a couple of minutes, and then it gets pretty smooth actually. Just has to render everything. Alrighty, so I think what I was doing last time is I was doing bounties in a saber, and then I got destroyed by a hammerhead. It was fun though. Alright, so I think the I think the only ship I have here is Cutlass. Yeah, so I'll probably go to the refinery station. I don't know if I should grab a mole. I'll decide when I get there. I really just want to do some mining. I really enjoy mining. I prefer to mine the air in Halo. Alright, BO2. Which is, oh my gosh, it's so... It'll get better eventually. I am running this game off of a hard drive, so that's the issue. Which actually, it doesn't... Considering it's off of a hard drive and they recommend an SSD, it's really not too bad. I'm getting, what, 50 frames a second right now, which is actually pretty decent. That's an 890. With a... That's not a hurricane. That kind of looks like a hurricane. Except I don't think it is a hurricane. That's actually really cool. I could do some ROC mining too, but what I would like to do is like a rags to riches sort of thing. But I would do that with a different character. I'd make a different character to do that with, and not this guy, because I have the Merchantman pledge, so I have a Hercules and a Defender as the loaner ship, so I can't really do a rags to riches because I'm already pretty rich with those ships. That's actually really freaking cool. I like how it's just sitting on top. Alright, so all my refine or mining ships are at CRUL1, which is where we're gonna go. I never did check to see if let's see. Yeah, for whatever reason, I lost that engine when I was doing some bounties after I got this Cutlass, and my engine got blown off. And I have the bug where if you repair, it doesn't actually fix the engine. Basically, when that happens, it means that you lost a component, and then you repaired, which means that I probably need to buy that component and then repair, and hopefully it would fix it, but I'm not entirely sure. I could always claim it and see if that works, but I don't know if that would fix it either, so I'm kind of... Like, my ship runs fine and everything, it's just... It just looks bad. So we're gonna go up here. What is that? Oh, I can't actually target because I'm... Alright. And then I am gonna mine the Halo. I know that you can find bigger rocks on planets and stuff, but if I do end up taking the mole out mining, it's hard as hell to try to keep the mole stabilized, especially when you're mining by yourself. In a prospector, you don't really have to worry because you can control the ship while mining, but in a mole, you can't do that. I do like the mole because you can get a lot more ore or material, I guess, than a prospector.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah. Alrighty. Up, and there's the station. Yeah, my FPS just drops when everything's rendering. Guess I could speed up a bit. I think there's a ship behind me. Maybe not. I'm gonna hit that. I was not paying attention. Alright, so we're gonna slow down, we're gonna hail them. There it is. I really need to get an SSD and put this game on it because it would run a lot smoother. I just haven't done it yet. Doesn't mean I don't want to.
Landing gear down.
I am coming in kind of hot. Oh god. We're good. Nothing to worry about.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I will, for the 2 seconds that I'm here. Alright. So I think I'm gonna take the mole, just because I can get a lot more material than with a prospector. Plus, it's a little easier mining with, because even though the lasers are technically the same, I think the lasers on the mole are size 2s compared to the prospector size 1s, and I think the size 2s have a little bit more power to them, even though they should have the exact same power. But I guess it makes sense that the mole would have more powerful lasers, considering it is a bit bigger. Yeah, so last time I bought a Saber and I was just doing some bounties in that. I made it all the way to ERT certification, and I just couldn't take the hammerhead. He destroyed me pretty easily, which was sad. It was still fun though. I really liked the look and feel of the saber. Alright. So it's a bit laggy right now. Everything's still rendering. That's the downside of a hard drive. That's why they recommend an SSD for this game. Alright, so we're going to put the cutlass away. Granted, the rendering issues don't really bother me a whole lot just because I've played Star Citizen since 2017 and it's always been on a hard drive, so I'm pretty used to it. Pad 4. Granted, I would notice one heck of an improvement. Alright. I don't actually see my ship marker yet, so that's normally an indication that my ship isn't there. I'll just go to the pad because it'll render in eventually. Yeah, there's only 48,000 entities. Not a whole lot to load. Oh, there's my ship. I love the mole. It is such a cool looking ship. Yeah, in my Rags to Riches series that I want to do, I'd like to mine. I'd probably do a little bit of everything just because I'd probably get a Titan or something that has a little bit of cargo space where I can you know, do some cargo runs, and then I can do some deliveries with packages, so I can throw packages in there, and then I can do a few bounties here and there, and then I really would like to, and then work my way up to like a cutlass, and then get an ROC and do some ROC mining, because you can make a pretty good amount of money doing some ROC mining. It's just like everything else in this game, it just takes a little bit of time and patience. I'm gonna turn the chat off. I don't need it on. Oh, that is a bad person. And a caterpillar. Paul Okunis. Interesting. Alright, so anyways, what we're gonna... Alright, so we're gonna mine the air in Halo, so I'll show you guys where I stop. It took me a while to actually find this. I was looking on like Google and stuff and trying to figure out where to find the air in Halo, and I kind of just had to look for it myself.
Landing gear up. Contact.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I will visit again after I go mine some Quantanium. Alright, so we're going to spool the quantum. That's that caterpillar over there. There is fighting going on. I wonder... It might be like the security forces or something, because I think that's an NPC. Alrighty, so we're going to stop at around 11,500,000 kilometers. And then we should be right in the middle of the halo. Or the asteroid field, which technically that's what it's called, is the air in Halo. I have a couple of friends who are online right now too. I was considering getting them to see if they'd want to. Oh, I gotta stop.
Quantum travel complete.
And we're here. I have a really fast quantum in this thing, so it does not take me very long. Alright, let's start looking for signatures. There's one up here, there's 3 down there. I'll do the one up here first, and then I'll hit the 3 down there. Let's see how big this cluster is. So it looks like there's only one rock in this thing. And if you guys have any questions or anything, just let me know and I can explain some stuff for you. Alright, diamond, there's nothing valuable there. At least not in the quantities worth taking. Alright, so we're going to scan this guy. Alright, nope, not what I'm looking for. What about you? Only one rock again. I think Quantanium spawns mostly in groups of 2 or it can spawn in more. It tends to spawn in pairs pretty frequently though, and it will spawn in a single rock every once in a while. Another just a single rock. Oh, there's a group of rocks. Oh, that's a big group. That is a big group. Holy cow. Quantanium will also spawn in big groups of rocks like this too. Maybe I'll get lucky. Or maybe they just won't scan. And it looks like it's not going to scan. I wonder what it is. Doesn't look like Quantanium, so let's go this way. See how big this cluster is. Yeah, it's just a single rock. That sun is not in a good spot. That's better. There's a rock. Alright, let's see. Will this one scan? And it does. Come on. Nope. Quantanium normally spawns the most with quartz. And there's one other one. I can't think of what it was. It spawns with quartz a lot. It'll spawn with a couple others pretty rarely, but it's mostly quartz. That's how I know right off the bat. Alright, so let's go. We'll try this one. I don't know if I've done this one yet, because I kind of came from that direction. So I could have done it already. 5,000. It's another single. Oh, the FPS is only at 30. Okay, there it goes up. And I'm not going extremely fast either, just for the fact that this ship is hard to slow down. Yeah, I think I've scanned this rock already. Yep, so that's that cluster that we wrote. So I'm going to go towards ARCL3. And then I'll just kind of keep going in this general direction and then scanning it as I go. I'm pretty sure I've already scanned this rock, these, oh my god, I can't talk. This cluster and then the cluster down there, but since I'm here, I'll scan really quick. Yeah, and that blue bar is there, so I think I've already scanned it. Scanning's kind of finicky. Sometimes the rocks will scan, other times they won't, and it's just depends. Yep, and I've scanned that one already. Alright, so I'm just going to keep going in this direction. I think I've hit all these. This is such a cool looking ship. Let's see. Alright, so I know I haven't scanned that one yet because I've been traveling for a little bit. You know what? Since it's right here, I will scan this rock. Watch this be Quantanium too. Nope. That's okay. At least these ones are scanning though, that's nice. So there is, could go to this one up here. Should be right here. I'm just gonna keep going in that general direction though, so I don't like scan multiple rocks twice. I would like to do some of the events too. I've been enjoying Jumptown. I tend to hold it hostage a little bit. Alright, let's see. Oop, that's a group of 3. That could very well be Quantanium. And that's just wishful thinking. Bexolite's pretty valuable too. I think it's worth half of what Quantanium's worth, but it's still better than every other thing except Quantanium. Alright, there we go. There's some signatures up there. Alright, so that's a single rock. And there's 2 rocks there. So we'll come and hit the single rock. Well, obviously first because it's closer, but... Yeah, gold. Quartz and Quantanium, alright. Yeah, quartz and beryl is what it normally spawns with. 2% is not worth taking, 4% still not worth it. Since these ones are close to those two, these ones could be Quantanium too. Beryl, Boreas, Quantanium. Yep. So far, none of these are worth taking. Yeah, none of those are worth taking. That's sad because there's quite a few rocks right there. Alright, so we'll go down this way. And this is the hardest part about mining, is trying to find the rock. Unless you like go after every rock you see, which in the I definitely want to get an Orion at some point, because I know it has an onboard refinery, so you could literally just mine every rock you see and refine it and not have to worry. Because if you can take the transport out of the mining and refinery, and you could make a lot of money fast. Come on, let me scan the other one. There it is. So when the blue bar fills up, it means you've scanned it. When the white bar is there, it means that that's like the signal strength, and it scans faster. I think it scans faster. Alright, so we're just gonna keep going in this direction. We'll see what you are. Ooh, there's 2 rocks here. So far, I've found quite a few rocks with Quantanium, just not in the yields I want. Yeah, these all are Quantanium. 7%, that's the best one so far. It's still not worth taking, though. Because the mass is 5122, and only 2% of that's hardly anything. I do wish that you could, what's the word? Like focus your ping to only pick up on certain elements. Like I could make it so it only picks up on deposits containing Quantanium. But that would almost make it too easy. But then again, that's probably what they would have to make more efficient mining. Oh, there's another one over there. Alright, so this is another double Quantanium. Come on. 5%. Oh, come on, let me scan the other one. Let me scan the other one, please. There you go. I'm going to slow down because I'm going to crash into that before it finishes. 3%. That's a lot of quartz. Quartz is not worth anything, though. Alright, so we'll go towards this one. I wonder what the size of this one is. So 5,000, there's only one rock here. And there's no Quantanium there. That is sad. Yeah, there's one over here. $5,000. It only takes one rock. Like, one rock can have 40% Quantanium. And that is normally enough to get close to filling up a mole. All right, come on. Quantanium. Tungsten laranite. Honestly, if there was a more Laranite in that, I'd consider taking it. Alright, there's one right there. Let's see what you are. Alright, so there's 2 rocks in that one. So that could, of course, everyone could be a Quantanium deposit. I wonder if I was picking up that one too. Because it said there was 2, but it was a bigger cluster, so I'm wondering if it was, what, 9%. Dang it. Oh, there's 3 rocks in this one. Corundum gold. Okay, so that's not going to have any. If you could extract only the Quantanium, like, that'd be amazing, but you can't. Alright, let's see what you are. Maybe I can't see what you are, it's not scanning. That's disappointing. And you are not scanning either. Dang it. We will continue in this general direction. We will find Quantanium eventually. We will find it right here. Oh, there are at least 5 rocks there. Or it's just 5 little clusters. Nope, that is 5 rocks. That's a lot. Come on, let me scan you. Let me not freaking scan you, fine. You know what, that's just rude. Get my hopes up and just not let me do anything about it. Yeah, it doesn't look like a... I honestly don't think the Quantanium rocks are most of the unscannable rocks usually do not contain Quantanium. Okay, I don't actually see any other clusters. I really wish that you could change the HUD color. Like, the blue is just... it's not easy to spot. Because, like, everything is blue. There's like a blue tint to everything almost. Okay, so... nothing yet. Holy cow. There's just nothing out here? I mean, we'll eventually find more scannable rocks. Until then, we just admire the ship. Alright. Minables. Anything to mine. Anything to mine. Nope. Come on now. Technically, we are getting closer to that one. little far away, but at least it's something. Let's see how many rocks it contains. Only one. Up. I wonder if... Alright, so there's one up there, there's one down. They can make that easy. Okay, there's a couple right there too, so... Let's see what this guy is. This has not been a very eventful stream. Yet. Not that mining's that eventful, but I really enjoy it. I like the aspect of you know, mining it, refining it, putting it in your ship, and actually seeing the visible inventory. So then, like, it's just a cool feeling, especially when you sell it and you make a boatload of money. All right, let's see. What are you? Quartz, 6%, not worth it. Damn. Oh, that's a big cluster of rocks. And I can scan them even better. Come on, Quantanium. All right, what are you? I don't know if you're unscannable or if you're just out of range, because technically I think you're just unscannable. Alright, so here's one. Like, I'm finding Quantanium, just not in the quantity I want. And I don't want to take from rocks that only have 2%, because Quantanium does break down over time and will become unstable and explode. Hence the hazard of Quantanium mining. Alright, nothing there. One up there. There's one right in front of me. I'll hit this one first, and then I'll go look at that one. Alright, scanning. Corundum, gold, Boreas, yeah. Alright, let's go hit this guy up here really quick. I lost him. Alright, so we'll go to this guy. I don't want to accidentally, like, turn all the way around and then lose track of where I'm going. Alright, we have one rock. One lonely rock that I can scan, so that's at least something. Come on, Quantanium. Diamond, Corundum, gold. This is just sad. Here's a cluster over here. Cluster of rocks. Alright, there's a couple more clusters down here. Come on, Quantanium. I will love you if you're Quantanium. Alright, there's at least 2 rocks, so that's more promising. Diamond, Corundum, gold. Nope. And I realize I am kind of turned around right now, but I do want to get these guys because I know I haven't gotten them yet. Alright, so that one, for whatever reason, I can't scan. And I'm directly in the sun. Yay. Alright, come on. I cannot read that. What? No, okay. We will continue going towards ARCL3, which is in this direction. There's one. Let's see. How big are you? 5,000. So there's only one, potentially one rock there. Alright, so there's only one rock there. Let's see, how many rocks are in this one? Alright, so there's only one rock in each of those. That's okay. And I cannot scan that one. What about you? Can I scan you? That's the real question. Yes, I can. Come on, Quantanium. Dang it. I am not going back empty-handed. Take my rage out. I really like how fast those guns shoot on this ship. Granted, I would never really use them on this ship, but I like the sound they make. Alright, let's see what you are. I cannot see what that is. Oh, there's a rock down here. $10,000. All right, so there's at least 2 rocks in this cluster. Yeah, so the RS signature on the right side of the screen that says 10,000. So each rock is has a 5,000 RS signature. So then you just divide that number by 5,000, and that's how many rocks there are. For those of you who did not know that. Can you continue? Quartz, Quantanium, 4%. Come on. 2%. It's so sad. The thing is we are finding it, just not in very big quantities. And it's pointless to take 2% of a rock. If it was extremely valuable, it'd be one thing, but it's not. Why is my... Alright, come on. %. That's still not really worth it. It's better than like 9%, but still. If there were two 14% rocks, I would do that, but since there's the only one, I'm not gonna get a whole lot out of that rock. Unfortunately. Oh, 35,000. There are 7 rocks there. Well, that might be picking up some of that cluster too. We'll do this cluster. Yeah, so I think there's a bunch of rocks in this cluster. I think there's 6 in this cluster and 1 in that cluster over there. No. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, so it was 7 rocks, just 7 rocks in 2 clusters. And I can scan them even better. Come on. Be something good. Tungsten. No, that's not good. I'll scan you just in case. But normally that doesn't. Yeah. Laranite, but. Alright, what are you? It's probably more tungsten and laranite. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely. But yeah, no. Dang it. That was a big cluster of rocks, too. See, if I found multiple rocks containing like 10, 15% quantanium, I would mine all that. Because then I would just break up each of those big rocks and then break up the smaller chunks that contain quantanium and then extract all of them and then head back to the refinery. It would take a bit longer, but that's okay because I would probably get more than just a single rock. I am not having very much luck out here. Holy cow. Alright, there's a rock. Alrighty, let's see. How many rocks do you contain? Just 1. Are you sure it's just 1? Scanning is having some issues today. Yep, it's just 1. There we go. Come on. Nope. Ooh, there's one up here. And there's one over there too. Alright, let's see. What is this going to be? Come on. There we go. Tungsten. Hephaestionite. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Come on. Am I picking up? I think I'm picking up that cluster behind this rock. There we go. I am picking up the cluster. I'm not actually scanning the rock. Dang it. I need to scan the rock, not the cluster. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Alright, well, there we go. Now I can scan the rock. I am coming in kind of hot. Oh. Nothing. Alright, now let's scan this cluster. Dang it. Let's try this one. There's another down that way. This is one of the longer mining trips I've done looking for Quantanium. Normally you find it pretty cool. I mean, granted we found quite a bit, but not in quantities very, very high. We've actually found quite a few rocks containing Quantanium, just not a lot of it. Alright. I will find some eventually. Diamond, corundum, aluminum. I'm sure at some point, like, all of those will be more valuable than they are now, depending on, like, demand and everything. Ooh, that's a few rocks. That's a pretty big cluster right there. Holy cow. Diamond, current. Dang it. Scan one more just in case, but I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any here. Yeah, that's too bad. Alright, so there is another cluster this way. I think there was some behind me too, but I'm gonna wait till a rock spawns in over here before I hit scan again. Yeah, so when the rock spawns, you can hit scan again and it'll get rid of the box. Come on. Nope. Oh, there's one directly ahead. $15,000. Okay, so there's at least 3 rocks in it. Okay, so probably 2 in one and 1 in the other. Alright, so there's 1 there, and there's probably 2 in this cluster. Alright, so we'll hit this one first. Yep, and there's 2 in that one down there. Aluminum, diamond, bexolite. Alright, what are you? At least all these rocks are scanning right now. That's making it a little bit easier. Quartz, Quantanium, 2%. %, not enough to warrant a if Quantanium wasn't unstable and exploded after a certain amount of time, you could take it from any rock, but given that Quantanium has a time limit, or time limit, diamond, corundum, I'm just not having a whole lot of luck at the moment. No, yeah, normally it doesn't take me this long to find a pretty sizable rock out here with it. Maybe if I jump a little bit and go to a different area, I'll have better luck.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Alright. I didn't really jump too far, but maybe I'll have better luck out here. Oh, there's a rock right above me. And there's another rock over there. Alright, you are scannable, so that's good. 4931. Alright, so you are nothing. And what about you guys? Laranite, no. Alright, so we'll go down to this one. Maybe I'll hit this one down here first. And then I'll go up to that one. Why is the FPS so bad? Holy cow. Oh, there's two here. Quartz, Quantanium, 2%. Let's see, what are you going to be? %. There we go. That only took an hour. Literally, I've been streaming for 58 minutes. And I've been looking for probably about 50 minutes. I should slow down. That is dangerous. Alright, so let's get about, we'll get about 50 meters away from it. Alright. Alright, so let's go up. I kind of positioned the rock icon right underneath the display in that little like square thing right there. Because then the laser right underneath the cockpit is positioned to where if the rock splits really violently, it can still pick up all the pieces. 43%, that's actually a pretty good sized rock. I think there's only like 2% in that other one. I wonder if I'm getting a lower FPS in this general area because maybe there's a bunch of players in that area. I don't know. Alright. Let's put that on and start. And it might take a little bit because it is a little more resistance. But I will be able to break it. It is slowly going up. I could put the modules or the consumables, but I have the Lancet laser on here, and it's a pretty good. It works better in groups, but it's a pretty good laser for taking on asteroid or any rock of 5,000 mass. If I had another person helping me, this would be nothing. Granted, this one's going pretty quick even just by myself. Yeah, we don't want to turn it down too much. And back up. Oh, that was so close. Dang it. Come on, go back up. There you go. Stay in there. There we go. Yay. Alright, so what are you? Inert and barrel. That's good. I could get the, I can't remember. Oh, that's 100% Quantanium right there. Nice. So the top one's 100% Quantanium. This one is, alright, doesn't have, it's about 50%, give or take. Alright, what are you? You don't have any. So 2 rocks so far have Quantanium in them. Make that 3 rock. Ooh, so these 2 are 100%. This one's about 50, and you, sir, are. You don't have any Quantanium. Alrighty, so we'll destroy these 2 100% ones first, and then this one. I should get quite a bit out of this. And then if I have enough room, might extract some of the other rocks that don't have any Quantanium. I won't make hardly any money, but it'll be a little bit anyways. Come on, go back up. What I could do is get the filter module or consumable, because then it would filter out the inert. Oh no. Okay, that really wasn't as bad as it could have been. I'm okay with that. Also, another little tip, if you're going to scan a rock and it doesn't start scanning, just, you know, hit the laser a little bit and it'll initiate. Most of the time it'll initiate the scan. This one's almost 1,000 mass itself. That's actually a pretty big rock. And this is all Quantanium too, so this is nice. Come on. Come on. And that is not good. That red should go down before the green gets to up there. Come on, come on. Nice. Alright, so far that's quite a bit of Quantanium. Alright, and then we'll do this little guy. $709, about 50%, so basically I'll get about a 350 mass rock of Quantanium out of this one. which I think 350 mass would be about 7 SCUs. Because I think whatever the mass is, it doubles it for the SCU count. I've noticed while mining that that's the case. It might be a little bit different or off a little bit, but I feel like it's pretty close. And I'll explain a little bit more after I break this rock up and extract the first thing of Quantanium. Stay in the green. This one's a smaller rock, so it's a little more tricky. Alright, so we'll pick one of these guys up. Alright, so let's see. This was 242, so I think I should get about 4.8 SCUs of Quantanium out of this one. 3, 4, 8. Yep. Yep. So whatever the mass is of it, and that's just like a peer node. But I think that's how it works. So I should get about 6 SCUs out of this. So I'll have about 10.8 SCUs after this rock. And I'm already, yep, 10.8. Yeah, so it just doubles it, I think. Not that it really, I mean, I guess that's a good thing to figure out if you only have so much storage on your ship, but having 96 SCUs at cargo is actually extremely nice. I think this is about a 50% one. Yeah, I'm not going to get a whole lot out of this particular rock. I already have more than half a prospector, though. Wait, why can't I... I can't actually scan that rock. What are you going to be? Quartz, barrel... I mean, I'll take this one. If it had inert material, I wouldn't take it, but since it has, you know, stuff I can refine and make a little bit of money off of, I'll take it. And another 100% Quantanium. I think most of these are 100%. I'm already at 23 SCUs. Basically, if I can get a prospector's full, I'll be happy. Come on. Which I'll get close to a prospector full. Actually, that is a prospector. Alright, what are you? I think this one's Quantanium too. Yep. Over a prospector, nice. As long as I get 1/3 of the ship Quantanium, I'm pretty happy. Oh my god, and this is a piece. 292, that's almost 3, that's 6 SCUs of Quantanium right there. 40, yeah, this is a good haul. Alright, so this stuff, it's not really worth taking. Like, this is quartz and inert material. This one's mostly inert, and I think this one's inert too. Yeah, but if it ever doesn't start scanning like that, you can just tap the laser and it'll... I could break that up. I would make a little bit of money off of it anyways. It doesn't have any inert, and that's kind of what you're looking for. Because inert material isn't worth anything. I think you can sell it to the refinery, but it's a very, very low price. Unless they took that out. I love mining in this game. It's so much fun. And I don't even know why. And then since there's no inert, I'm just going to take all this. That was a pretty big rock. When I remember when I first started mining, I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Every one of these rocks has stuff in it that I can take, and then I didn't realize that most of the stuff I was taking was like inert material and I made no money. I was like, that was dumb. And then I actually read up on mining a little bit more and realized. Alrighty, so now we are going to go back to the station and refine it. I think at like at least 12 minutes before it explodes.
Quantum travel engaged.
That was a pretty good haul.
Quantum travel complete.
We're gonna speed up just so I can get there a little quicker because I am I do have Quantanium on board, so the sooner you can store your ship and get it to the refinery, the better.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Alright. I'm pretty sure the pad, yeah, it's right there. That's where I'm gonna go. And in case I go too fast, too quick, and can't stop, I'm gonna position myself so, like right there. So if I do that, I won't actually hit the station, because that would suck to blow up with all this Quantanium. Too bad there's not like, it's just too bad there's none just floating around. That'd make it way too easy though. Alright, let's start slowing down.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I will. Put my landing gear down.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh, there it goes. Losing stability. It just started losing stability as I landed. I got plenty of time. And I did lower my elevator. Granted, I did take 1% damage. God, that's such a cool looking ship. Alright. Rendering. There we go. Store, and then I think once the ship stores, it should be safe. If it stores, there it goes. Alright, let's go sell. That doesn't belong there. Someone's making a mess of things in the hospital. I'm just gonna ignore him and move on. They should have elevator music. That'd be amazing. Alright, rendering stuff. I think the refineries are so cool looking. I love how you can just see like the metal, the molten metal just falling. Excuse me, sir. I guess I did go in your way, but still. He walked down. Oh, wait. Whoa.
A moving glass has been found. Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
Interesting. Alright, we're gonna go up here.
Hi, good to have you back.
Well, thank you. It's good to be back.
Finding everything all right?
Oh, only 32 minutes on this one. 35, 24, and this one will have like 40 something. Set up work order. Quartz, barrel, Quantain, 42. That's actually pretty good. And I always do the Furon exchange just because low speed, moderate cost, and high yield. Unfortunately, there's no like low, high. Yeah, I don't know.
We just got a few new items in, so
This is just the
make
one
sure
I
to
always
check them
do.
out.
One day. Bam. So I'll get. I didn't see how much I was gonna get. I'll probably get like 4,100 out of that. Still not too bad. Excuse me, sirs.
Hey, back again, I see. Welcome. See anything you like?
I like everything in here. Edgeware. I know that
Hey, back again, I see.
on the
Welcome.
Urkel website it says that you can buy
Finding everything all right?
the cutlass from the refinery
Hey, back again,
stations.
I
I
see.
just don't know where you would buy it. Granted, I already have one. I don't need one. I was just curious. See, I don't really see the point in wearing clothes. I guess you could do it for like a role play stuff, which I do want to do a like a Rags to Riches series eventually. I do need. I would do it on a different character though. I wouldn't do it on this guy. As I said, let's see. Orbit mining, undersuits, utility. I'd want the filter 3 module. Is there a filter 3 module? I don't really see the point in increasing the extraction rate.
See anything you like?
The Rigger 3 one would be a pretty decent one to get.
We just got a few new items.
It would
in, so,
increase the
make
resistance
sure to check
though,
them
but
out.
then you can offset it by this one increasing the laser power. Let's see, what does the focus one do? Oh, and you could do, yeah.
Finding everything all right? See anything you like?
I think there's like a filter X module or something. It's like 60,000 AUEC, but it does like a 20% inert material reduction. I don't know. I don't really use the consume because like I said, the Lancet laser in my mining the asteroids in the Aaron Halo does pretty well. And most of those don't go over 5. Actually, I don't think any of them go over like 5122 mass or whatever, so you don't have to worry about not being able to break those ones. They'll you can even break those in the Prospector without any modules. It just takes a little bit more time than in the Mole, but you can still do it. I am slightly thirsty. I'm very warm. I'm in 80 FPS right now. Holy cow. That's actually pretty good. Any events going on? Nothing. I don't really want to do any bounties. I could go mining some more, or else I could just, I don't know what to do. Sir, what do I do? I might call it here for now, because I am hungry. I'm going to go get some food, and then I might get on later and stream again, too. It's just, if that wouldn't have taken me an hour to find that one rock, I would have probably done a couple more mining trips, but that one rock took me an hour to find. And I did find a bunch of Quantanium rocks, but they were all like 2 to 9% yields. Yeah, and the reason I want to do a Rags to Riches series, one, I think it'd be extremely fun, and I want to do it on a different character because I do have the Merchantman pledge or whatever. And if I did it on this character, if they did like a reset, I'd still have the Hercules and the Defender, so I wouldn't really be starting from scratch. But yeah, so basically I started because I got the Merchantman, I think right before 3.15 came out, and they did a full wipe. So after the wipe, I had the Defender and the Hercules, and then I just did a bunch of bounties in the Hercules. I threw some size 5 cannons on there and just did a bunch of ERTs, which you can destroy hammerheads in a Hercules. It's actually pretty interesting, but yeah, so I did a bunch of bounties in the Hercules, and then I got the rest of these ships. There is an Andromeda down there too. And I recently just got the Starfarer because I know that they're going to add refueling in 3.17. Hopefully they don't do a wipe. I don't think they will, because then I can actually do some refueling and see how that is. I think that'd be fun, but I think I am going to call it here. And like I said, I'll probably be on a little bit later. I just want to get some food. I am rather hungry. But I hope everyone enjoyed watching me look for one rock for an hour. It was fun. But I will see you guys later. Bye.